Hello dear traders, Petar Jacimovic here. For today's update, I wanted to post the update on the USD versus Japanese yen that we spoke about in the last few sessions, and of course to cover about gold, because gold got a good drop and actually tested our main downside target, short-term downside target. So I will start with the USD Japanese yen because I think we spoke about the long side here. We got a few potential entries, and we made I did a calls on the 2 times on the pullbacks. We almost hit the major targets on the US Japanese yen. We almost tested the 111 today, this morning, but we got a major swing high sitting from March last year around 111.30 and 111.65, and I still think the price can go towards these levels here. So my suggestion will be basically to still watch on the buy side on the USD versus Japanese yen. And if you check the hourly time frame here, you will find out basically the price got a good momentum on this upside move yesterday and got a few hours of the pullback here exactly into the middle Keltner line right there and trying to pick up momentum again. So you see also stochastic got a bull cross from the 50 level. So I really think this zone here is pretty good for another upside swing, like at least to revisit the 110.95 and then eventually to attack 111.30 and 111.60. So the idea here that you can eventually go along in this zone here and put a stop, for example, underneath this pullback low right there from this morning. So stop loss can be placed around 110.25 and then try to basically capture targets at the 110.95 and then 111.30 and 111.60. I think that's pretty good. You have a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio for the 111.30 target and 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio if we speak about 111.60 level zone here. Also, one thing I want to mention here that we do have ADP, non-farm employment change, so you need to define your risk properly. And if you want to establish the position prior to the news, do it with a very controlled risk and just a small portion of your account if you want to risk, if you plan to position yourself prior to this event. But there is definitely this potential based on the hourly time frame, daily time frame looking so strong on upside with no evidence of any reversal yet. So definitely the USD is still pretty good for a long side on this pullback. And the update on the gold. So gold revisited, exactly hit our target, the second target, which was at 1678 level, and got a good down day there. But today looks like a pretty neutral, and seems like the gold is awaiting for the more information and this ADP non-farm employment change numbers. So it seems like it's just doing the consolidation, and since it's sitting in the swing low and it stopped right there, so it's maybe the price will try to do some kind of correction first. But in case of the next downside break and another downside break, I'll suggest that there is definitely levels to watch. There is a one pullback low and recent high that is actually sitting around 1641. So 1641 is the next level that I will observe in case of the stronger downside break on news. In case of some upside movement and correction, obviously we can place if you go here on the gold, obviously the next levels to watch on at least some kind of there's this small few hours consolidation low, which is sitting around 1695. So I'm flat on the gold, but I posted this because to update you that we hit the second target and we basically stopped here. So we will see what will happen on the news, but definitely there is if in case of the rally, then watch for a 1695 level, and in case of the stronger downside break, another stronger downside break, then 1645 can be in the play.